Now let's talk about the next question, that is question number 11, and this question is asking what is a flower. Also describe the parts of a typical angiospermic flower. So what do you mean by a flower? What is flower? Flower is termed as, or flower is said to be the reproductive unit or reproductive structure of any flowering plant or any angiospermic plant. So what is flower? Flower is said to be reproductive unit or reproductive structure of any angiospermic or flowering plant. Right? If we talk about what are the typical parts of any angiospermic flower, then there are 4 basic parts of a flower. That is calyx, corolla, that means sepal and petals, along with gynoecium and androecium, that means pistil or carpel and stamen, in which the stamen or pistil or carpel, stamen and pistil or carpel represents the male and female reproductive structures, whereas if we talk about the petals and sepals, they are present into the flower or flowering bud just to provide protection and attracting the pollinators or pollinating agents. Now this flower carries out the reproduction, sexual reproduction in all angiospermic plants. If we talk about the sepals and carpels, they are present separately, but sometimes sepals and carpels, sepals and not carpels, sepals and petals are fused. They are present in the fused condition. When the petals and sepals are fused with each other, they are termed as perianth, right? So let's talk about and let's write this answer. We are going to write what is flower. Flower is said to be the reproductive unit or reproductive structure of angiospermic plants, right? We talk about the typical parts of a flower or angiospermic flower, then there are sepals, petals, stamens and carpel or pistil, right? Stamen and carpel represents the male and female, reproductive structures or organs, right? Now if these sepals and petals are fused, then we have a new term known as perianth. Alright, they both are present in a flower of angiospermic plant just to provide protection and to attract the pollinating agents for the process of sexual reproduction. If we talk about the flower of angiospermic plant, then the flower can be bisexual and a flower can be unisexual. If we talk about the bisexual flowers of angiospermic plants, then the flowers which is containing both type of reproductive structure in it. That means the reproductive organs such as male one, the stamen, and the female one, that is carpel. If any flower is containing male as well as female reproductive organ in it, then the flower is said to be bisexual, whereas if any flower is containing either only one stamen, either stamen or carpel, then the flower is said to be unisexual flower. So this is all about question number 11.